Hey, it's Coffee Talk with Karen. Leave me the fuck alone.
Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. And guess what? We're doing another event. So if you missed the last one, you better get to this one. June 5th, 7 p.m., Sir John's in North White Plains, where the old school people know how to party. $50 for dinner, DJ, giveaways, raffles. Great fun, great music. Bring your dancing shoes and let's do this, baby. Get your tickets now. Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. You can come to my talk show anytime. We have Coffee Talk with Karen every weekday at 11 a.m. And we have Real Talk with Karen Stacy every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's not your mama's talk show. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, and let's have some fun, baby. You can find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Testing, is this mic working? You better believe it is. I'll see you guys soon. Lisa, whoa.
Hey, it's Coffee Talk with Karen. Leave me the fuck alone.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's Monday, you guys. It's the brand new start of a new week, which could either be really good or not. No. Good morning. Good morning. Who's here? Carmela is recuperating from something this morning, so she is not going to be on. So I need your help to share out the video, please, for me. I have no mod on today, so if you can please share out the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let me say good morning. If you are new to Coffee Talk with Karen, we are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are also live on the Karen Stacy page. So if you see the logo that is up right now, you will see a picture of me with my glasses on, and you will see that logo. That is the Karen Stacy public page. You need to hit the thumbs up button on that and turn your notifications on. We also have stars now, which is a new thing that I still don't quite understand, but it is this is it. So it's like a digital gift to support the show. I don't know. Remember, you guys, I have Venmo and I have Cash App. If you ever want to contribute to the show, you can always do that. My Venmo is at Karen Stacy. Cash App is the $ Real Talk Karen Stacy. If you ever want to contribute. And then there are these stars things. I really don't get it, but I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like psyched because I never had them before, and you have to reach a certain point to get them. So, woo, woo. Okay, let me see here. So if you are new, and then, okay, so now we have the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Make sure you join the group. You can invite your friends on there as well. And then we are also live on YouTube and on Twitch. You search Real Talk Karen Stacy. So this is what it looks like on Twitch, Real Talk Karen Stacy. This is what it looks like on, what's this called? YouTube. So just to give you a little bit there. And if you're new to the show, this show is about everything and nothing. We started this show in the beginning of this pandemic, and we have formed a family. We are alone together, and we kind of start our day off. We have our coffee together, and we sit at the table and we chit chat. So, you know, it's a show about everything and nothing. So if you are here and you are tuned in, please say good morning. Please help me out by sharing the video. Sharing is caring, and the more people we have at our coffee table, the more fun we have. Good morning, my Gina. How are you? And yes, Billy. Good morning, Billy. Billy is my my coffee talk guy. I love Billy. Wait, here, you want to hear Billy? I can't stand it. I absolutely love it. Here's Billy. You ready?
Hey, it's Coffee Talk with Karen. Leave me the fuck alone.
I mean, could I say that any better? So thank you, Billy. Roberto, good morning. How are you? Oh, Gina, thank you so much for tagging everybody. Rita M, good morning. How are you? I hope you only have 2 weeks now. The event is in actually less than 2 weeks, right? It's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday. You gotta make those plans. Get those plans together. Alyssa, good morning. Jill said, I'm working, can't join, sorry. So now I'm wondering if this is gonna become an issue for people to be able to tune in. So I guess I gotta take like a poll on that. Yeah, happy Monday, right, Alyssa? Let me see. Rosie, good morning. I have to give a big, huge shout out to Rosie this morning. For those of you who heard me bitching during the week, I have like these, what are they called? It's like the air conditioning units that go in the wall, and there's a compressor outside. So last year I had somebody that I felt that I, could trust. And they came and they supposedly fixed it. And then, and it was a lot of money for me. And then it wasn't working so great. They came back like that day. And then I had told them it was leaking inside the house. And luckily, Rich, his father, used to do all this stuff. So he was looking into it for me. He kind of shifted it so it wasn't leaking inside and it drained outside, and it was working great. And then all of a sudden it stopped blowing cold air. So before you say, oh, you need Freon, when the person came over, they added a new line because someone cut the line by mistake. And then they added Freon, which apparently was the reason why it cost me so much money, because Freon is very expensive. So I have two. I have one in the living room and one in the dining room kitchen. The one in the dining room kitchen doesn't blow a lot. You know what I mean? But it's cold. The one in the living room, it blows good. You know what I'm saying? But it blows hot. So there's only good times when blowing hot works, and this ain't one of them. So the other day when it hit like 8,229 degrees here in New York, I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I was melting. And then we
went upstairs, and then we have window units in there. So my son can't get the temperature lowered on his air conditioner. It turns on and it works, but it's at 77 degrees and he can't make it go lower. Mine in my room, which I thought was gone, actually worked. So I was really excited because I swear we were melting. Me and Noah were trying to sit on the couch together and we just couldn't do it. It was too hot. So anyway, my Rosie messages me and says, I have an air conditioner that I'm not using and you're welcome to it. But it's super heavy, so you got to call Rich. So I call Rich. I'm like, Rich, I need you. And he's like, all right, what do you need? So we went and got the air conditioner. And then not only did she have the air conditioner, the big one, but she had a little one that we're going to be able to put in my son's room. So Rosie, I was freezing yesterday, and I thank you so very much. I thank you. I thank Richie, you know, for making it happen, because then, of course, we had to get it in the window. So I only have one window. That's a normal size window on my entire downstairs floor, and it's in my kitchen. And I have a sink that comes, the faucet is a high one that comes up and over. So then it was the challenge of how are we going to get this in the window? So Rich figured out how to loosen it, and then we pushed it down. He got it in, and then we got it back up again. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's listening to this, this really sounds very dirty. Is it that, or is it just me? And so, yeah, we got it to work, and it felt great. So I again, you know what? You never know. You know, people really, there are really still good people in this world. So never give up and think that the world is against you, because even though you may feel that way at times, it really isn't. And the more you put out into the universe that the world is against you, the more the world will be against you. So I always talk to you guys about, you know, law of attraction. And I think that if you put good energy out there, good energy will come back. So that was yesterday, and it was like 900 degrees. I felt so bad. Richie was like dripping in sweat. He had his son with him, who's bigger than him, thank God, because I don't know. Rosie's like, oh, you, me, and Noah could probably have gotten it, you know, can get it in the car. And then like, okay, how are we getting out of the car? So as usual, my Richie saved the day. I am very fortunate to have such good friends and good people in my life. Remember, you guys, you don't need a lot of people. You just need the right people. Okay? Remember that. You need the right people. Giselle, you're back. Good morning. Look like you had a fabulous time. Sorry, I needed a sip of coffee. Hi, Lisa. Good morning, honey. How are you? Tony. Hi, Tony. Oh, Alyssa, thank you so much for helping me this morning. Please, guys, feel free to share out the video, tag your friends. Can always use your help. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning. Russell, how are you? Good morning. Happy Monday. Gina, I am all set for the event. I am so excited. Yes, Gina, thank you. Gina got her tickets for the event. And listen, you guys, a lot of you guys, like, you got to get with the program here. It's in less than 2 weeks. So I got to get these numbers because dinner is included. So the guy needs to know how many people he's cooking for. So stop sleeping on this. Like, you got to get your tickets. And I know, like, and this was maybe something, I have a lot of things I wanted to talk about today, but this is definitely one thing, right? We're living in a real commitment phobic world at this point. Even our friends can't commit to a night out. That being said, I'm one of those people. I'm not commitment phobic, but after losing my husband, I don't do well planning in advance for things. I'm good like a couple of days ahead of time. Okay, but I'm not good 2 weeks ahead of time, which I probably need to stop doing that. I probably do need to learn how to say, okay, I'm good. But I learned in an instant how quickly your life can change. So like planning things in advance, like, you know, one of my closest friends, she used to be like, oh, okay, let's go to this thing. I'm going to get tickets. I'm like, oh, it's 2 weeks away. You can't get tickets now. And well, we got to get tickets before it sells out. And I'm like, yeah, but what if something happens? And she's like, Karen, like, we got to get the tickets. So I have to get back into that head. But I get it. A lot of people, and it's not really, I don't do it because I'm looking for the next best thing. I just don't do it because of what happened to me. I feel like I can't think that far ahead because it overwhelms me, right? But in essence, I think you would be less overwhelmed if you actually know what you're doing. So therefore, you're not going to be overwhelmed because you already know 2 weeks from today, or actually it would be like 12 days from today, I'm going to Karen's event, the dinner and dancing event, and I'm all set. Where else am I going to go for $50 and get dinner and dancing and entertainment? Nowhere, right? So I would do that now. Like, I think I would do things now more in advance. But a lot of people, you know, you got to like, come on, let's go. You got to commit. And I don't know, we're in a non-committal world these days, right? No one wants to commit to anything. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys experience that or not. What do you guys think? That's going to be my question. Do you feel it is hard to get people to commit to something? I'm not even talking about a relationship per se, just to commit to something. Like, even you schedule a phone call with somebody, you say, okay, I'll call you at noon. And now at like 1, you get a text. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't make noon work. How about, you know, well, I'll let you know when we're free. Wait, last we spoke, I put noon in my phone to know that I would be available to speak at 12. Now you're telling me it's going to be at another time. I don't know if I'm available at that time. So people can't even commit to a phone conversation. You know, and so I don't know what that means. I don't know if people are spreading themselves too thin. I don't know if people just aren't following through. You know what I mean? Oh boy, the allergies are going. The minute I get in here, my allergies start going cuckoo. All right, so Jose, good morning. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy page. Hit that thumbs up button. Turn your notifications on. We are live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Make sure you join the group. Make sure you join your friends. And we are live on YouTube and Twitch, Real Talk Karen Stacy. Please share out the video for me. Russell said, I'm working, but I can watch for 10 minutes. Also, awesome. Hey, Ray. Good morning, honey. How are you? Alyssa, thank you for the tagging. She said blowing. Yes, I did. He got in. There you go, Sylvia. Okay, hold on a second. Ray, I know you just said something. Ray, you always have a way of making everything sound dirty. You know what? It's all good. Yes, Richie is a good friend, Sylvia. 110%. I am very blessed. Yes, wish I was still there. I know, Giselle, that's the hard part about going away on vacation, right? Is that you always wish you were still there. But you know what? My father brought up a very good point. Like, you know, in the summertime, you know, we belong to like a pool and everything. And I always am sad when it's over. And then he says to me, well, it has to end in order for you to look forward to it again. Like, you won't appreciate it if it's always there. So, you know, the fact that we only get to do this for X amount of time makes you appreciate it a little more. So, you know, it is crazy how, you know, getting away on vacation, like you can't wait to get there. And then all of a sudden you're home, right? But you got that time, whatever amount of time it is, that you were able to, God willing, decompress, right? Because that's the hard part, is learning how to decompress. Because I told you guys, there were times when I would go away with my husband, and the first few days I had anxiety because I didn't know what the hell to do with myself. Because we're so used to that when you have no you don't know what to do with yourself. So some of us know how to chill, and some of us don't know what to do with themselves when we got nothing to do. Alyssa, I have in-wall ACs throughout my house. Very important to get clean service. Yeah. We have to find the right people to do that, though, because sometimes you think you got the right people and you don't. Hey, Angela, good morning. Glad it worked out. Yes, thank you so much. Karen Stacy, I'm going to swing by with hubby and drop off something for you. Okay, thank you, honey. Vanessa, hi, Karen. God bless. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're stuck in our caves. I don't know. I don't know. Because COVID has scared us. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think people are stuck in their caves anymore. Let me see who else is here. Hold on a second. Where am I? I'm working, but I can watch for a little while. Okay, Russell. Dirty minds think alike. There you go, Tony. Okay. All right. What was my question? Oh, all right. You ready? No, wait, I should capitalize that. Do you think, okay, that's not how you spell think. People have a hard time committing. Is that how you spell committing? Nope. How do you spell committing? Committing. I hate that it doesn't correct it for me. Maybe it's committing. Is that right? Nope. I'm the worst speller in the entire world. And it won't. This is how you spell commit. Okay, maybe I need a double T. I can't fake this. Yeah, that was it. Thanks, Gina. I am the worst speller in the world, as you can tell. And when you don't have the ability to get that thing to show, okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. See, I can't even spell it. Maybe that's why I can't do it. I can't say for sure. No, I'm only kidding. Great one. Of my kids just text me they're working on gas line going down my road on fire engine just showed up. Oh, there you go, Alyssa. That's always fun. Listen, in life, you just can't make this stuff up. All right, so there's my question. Share this out, you guys. Where are my numbers? Giselle, where's Michael Stamos? Did you leave him there? Where is, all right, help me out, you guys, my regulars. Where's Monica? Where's Georgie? Where is Maria? I haven't seen Lala on here in a while. We had a new Michelle that was on. Where is everybody? Gina said, it is very annoying when people can't commit. We have to commit when we make appointments with doctors, etc. I don't bother asking certain people when I need a definite answer. I know, and that's just sad because what does that mean? It means that, oh, and Eunice, we need, yes, thank you. Somebody tag Eunice. Where is she? We got to tag all of our regulars. We're missing Rita P. We're missing a lot of people. Come on, guys. Where is everybody? I will tune in another day. You go on. I got to go back to work. Okay. Oh, he's working. So what's going on with this? What am I going to do? Oh, Eunice, you're there. Okay. I'm a regular now, but heading back to work. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting, right? Thank you. And Eunice is here. Alyssa, you're the best. This is going to be interesting to figure out, like now that people are kind of sort of back to work, who can sneak in the show and who can't. We got to see how this works. But come on, you guys, the people that are on here, I want a response, please. Even all of you guys. Yeah, Carmela had something done this morning, and she is recuperating right now. So let's stop tagging her because she needs to rest. Your car broke down. Oh, Eunice, I'm so sorry, honey. Gina said, I'm committed to your show. Thank you. And I am committed to you guys, right? I'm here. Oneself to a great show and talk show. Oh, thank you, honey. You are the best. I can't wait to finally meet you. You're in Long Island. Oh my God, Eunice. I'm sorry. Jesus. You see, never a dull moment in people's worlds, right? You never really know. Everybody's going through something, for sure. I hope you're safe, though, Eunice, as my allergies are kicking my ass. All right. So I need a little bit of participation here, or else I'm just talking to myself. How about this? All of you guys that are trying to get your man or your woman or your friends to commit, tag them to this show, because it would be a very interesting thing to see what they say. Tony, it depends on what it is. Committing can be hard sometimes depending on what it is. Like relationships, for example. Definitely committed to your show. Okay, I'll take that, Tony. I completely understand. I get it. No, like I said, you know, like life sometimes throws things at you, and it is very difficult to commit to certain things. I have people in my life that will commit, but then don't follow through, which is worse to me. I'd rather you not commit than say you're going to do something and not follow through. Now, a lot of times people don't follow through for various reasons. So sometimes people don't follow through because life gets in the way, right? They get busy, something comes up. And again, that happens, right? But when you need something and you've asked somebody and they've told you, or when you're talking about something and somebody says, you know, a lot of people just have a good heart. You know, I mean, like Richie will be sitting in here with me and he's like, you know, I got to check. I think I have these other lights. I could put them in for you over here. Now, did he mean that? Yeah. But then life gets in the way. And, you know, he's running like a chicken because he thought his schedule was going to be one thing and he was just going to work his regular hours. And then he starts with a new company and now he's doing 12 hours a day. So, of course, now you're exhausted. So it's not that people don't want to commit or follow through. Sometimes people just get caught up. But it's when it's a pattern. But you also know the people that mean well. And for instance, if I called Richie, I said, Rich, I have no lights. Can you please check if you have that light? Could you put it in for me? He would come here at 10 o'clock at night and do it. Other people will just yes you to death, but they won't do it. You know what I mean? And then you get the people that can't even commit to a text message, right? Because you text somebody and then they don't get back to you for like 6 hours or the next day. That I always find really disrespectful because no one is that busy that they can't return a text. And if you can't physically write, you can put a thumbs up, you could put something or an okay or give me a few, whatever the case may be, right? If somebody calls you and you can't talk, a lot of times you can send them a message, right? Even they give you the option on like the iPhone. If somebody's calling you, you can't answer the phone, you can say, you know, sorry, I'm busy, or I'll call you back later, whatever. Acknowledge somebody. Acknowledge people, and people just don't acknowledge you, you know, and I get it. Sometimes you get caught up in life. Listen, I'm guilty of it as well, but you gotta, you know, follow through with things. And especially if you're doing things with other people, if you are counting on someone else to do something and that person doesn't do what they said they were going to do, that now affects the entire entity of everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to, when it comes to, and then the other thing too, is that you have to commit to yourself. What do I mean by that? I told you guys, I'm looking at people I see certain people that I haven't seen in a year or two, you know, because everybody was in hibernation for COVID. And you either see people that are completely out of shape, completely. And then you see like where you almost like you recognize them, but you almost don't recognize them. Then you see people that are completely like self-improved that you almost don't recognize them. I saw somebody, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I don't even know what day. No, not yesterday, Saturday. I saw someone and she looks absolutely phenomenal. She's like a quarter of her size. And I didn't get a chance to tell her how good she looked, but it was amazing to see because, you know, it's a challenge, people. When you're not at the weight you want to be or you're not in the physical shape you want to be in, and you try to, you know, take the weight off or improve your look or whatever you want to call it, that takes a lot of hard work and commitment to doing it. And you have to stay committed. See, this is the problem. You'll see somebody that was, I don't know, 200 plus pounds. And then you see them and they're like 100 and something pounds, right? Which is phenomenal. But it isn't phenomenal if you don't own it, because now in another year or two, if you go back to your old ways, you're going to go back to where you were plus 10. So you got to commit to that lifestyle. You have to commit to staying in that place so you don't deviate. That is how you, right? They say what? A habit, somebody was saying, right? 30 days, right? To become a habit. And it's true. So you have to make something, you got to own it. If you don't own it, it ain't yours. You're just borrowing it, right? All right, let me see. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, Sylvia. Oh, you guys aren't commenting that much anyway. Most people don't have a process around committing. Having a decision process can be helpful. I believe having a personal and business mission is key here. When you are making a commitment to something, knowing how it fits into what's important to your life helps you make a decision. Okay, I get that now, Sylvia. That does absolutely make sense. And you know what the funny thing is? Like when I do my exercising in the morning and I listen to that one guy, that Tony Little guy, and he always has these inspirational things. And like he'll say, like, what do you want? What is your goal? Sometimes isn't that like a question? Like you have to think about that sometimes. What do you want? What is your goal? Because like our goals and our wants change as we go through life, I think, right? So sometimes you have to reevaluate what your goals are, what you want now, right? Because maybe what you wanted a year ago is not what you want now. So it's hard to commit to something when you don't really know what the hell it is, right? You know what I'm saying? You guys get me on that? Like, are you with me? Because I've noticed that I've had some challenges with that because life changes whether you want it to or not, sometimes for the good and sometimes not for the good. So now you have to figure out, what the hell do I want? Or I know what I want, but I don't know how to get it. I mean, truth, you know, if you're 50 years old and you want to, you know, a real true love relationship, I don't know. Is it possible? I tend to think anything is possible, but it's definitely more challenging, especially in this day and age, right? So you may think you know what you want, but then maybe what you want changes. And as far as starting over and having a new relationship and stuff, I think it's challenging because when we're younger, we we're growing together. And sometimes the reason why a relationship doesn't work is because you grow apart. And that's what friends as well, right? You can have friends, like you have friends that maybe you party with or whatever, but they're not like friends, right? And as you get older and your needs change and your wants change, sometimes, a lot of times, so will your friends, so will your relationships. Then again, I mean, I have, best friends that I've known for 30, 40 years, and nothing changes. So it's really, it's interesting because the first place you have to learn how to commit to is yourself and your life. And then knowing what you want and don't want. I know for me personally, it's easier for me to figure out what I don't want prior than what I do want, right? Because when something happens that we don't want, we know right away we don't want it. When something happens, when something else happens and you think about, well, and you're not sure, all right, maybe I want this, right? But it's a tricky thing. But knowing what you don't want comes much faster. Good morning, people. And that's the truth. Work gets in the way of life. I know, Richie. I know. Good morning, my sweetheart. I hope you are okay. I hope you slept last night. Eunice said, you're right. Alyssa, I have friends that I can always count on and come through for me no matter what. And I know the ones I cannot count on to commit and follow through. Abso-freaking-lutely. And that is the truth of the matter. And so sadly, what happens is that we don't expect a lot from these people. But then these people don't understand that when we can't expect a lot from you, then your place in my life goes to a different position, if that makes sense. So it's not that I need people, I only keep people in my life that'll do something for me. No way. But if I'm going out of my way, if I will go out of my way for you, that, we should be going out of our way for each other. We should be doing whatever we can possibly do. And if I tell you that I'm going to do something, 8 times out of the 10, probably 9 times out of the 10, maybe even 9.5 times out of the 10, I will do it. And if I don't do it, there's a reason for it. Okay. So people have to understand, like Alyssa, you just said you have friends you can always count on. So those are your top people, right? The people that, you still consider to be your friends, but they can't commit and they don't follow through. Those people are not on the top of your list. Like I said, these are the people, you can't text me back. It takes you, how long to get back to me? You can't commit to something with me. Well, then guess what? I mean, but I can't say that that's the truth because I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. So I really don't give people a taste of their own medicine. But when I pull back from you, there's a reason why I pull back from you. And certain people will get the text. And it's like, what's going on? If I don't reach out to you, I don't hear from you. What's up? And then other people don't get that text because at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not that relevant to them. I'm not that important to them. Anybody can go, text somebody when they're in the bathroom or wherever. There's always a minute. And that was funny. I remember when I tried dating or whatever, right? And obviously I'm a woman, right? So as far as I know, and I was talking to guys that had children. So these guys were not, full-time dads. And I'm sorry, I know it's full-time, but if you only have your kids 2 days a week or every other weekend, you're not a single parent or whatever. Okay. So now I was talking to somebody and the minute they have their kids, they're off the grid. Now, do I understand that your children should have 100% of your time, especially if you're only spending 2 days with them? Abso-freaking-lutely. But guess what? I do this 24/7. If I can find the time to text you or call you, then you certainly can find the time. So at some point, your children go to sleep. At some point, your children are on their tablets, even when they're 2, 3 years old. They're on their tablets. They're doing something. There is always, can you please go away, Mr. Fly? There is always a few minutes to reach out to somebody that you're thinking about. Even if it's a good morning, I'm thinking of you. I have my kids today. If I get the opportunity at some point during the day, I'll give you a buzz or I'll text you back. Have a great day. At night, when your kids are in bed and you're in bed, you can text that person and say, hey, how was your day? I'm shot. I'm going to bed. Let the person respond to you. You know what? My day was good. I did this. Okay, my day was good. I did this. All right. I'm going to bed. I'll try to shoot you, a text in the morning or whatever. That's the responsible way to do things. You don't just go off the grid. And so when people would say that to me, well, I have my kids. I'm like, really? I have my kid 24/7. So now when you want to be sexting me up and texting all these things, you're good with that when my kid is sitting right next to me, right? But no, when your kids are around, you can't even touch your phone. Get the fuck out of here, okay? And then you're posting stuff on social media. If you have 5 minutes to post crap on social media, you have 5 minutes to reach out to the person that you're interested in. Because the social media crap can wait until Monday when you no longer have your kids. So if you only have 5 minutes, then what's more important? Posting on social media or connecting with the person that you might be interested in? Just saying. All right. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy page. Hit that thumbs up button. Turn your notifications on. We are live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. Make sure you join the group and invite your friends. And we are live on YouTube and Twitch. Real Talk Karen Stacy. Make sure you subscribe. Please share out the video. Sharing is caring. Unfortunately, Carmela is not on today. She's not feeling well. She's recuperating from something, so she is not able to share out the video and tag everyone. Alyssa, I lost 10 pounds so far. May not be much to some, but I'm happy with it. As long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters. Stacy, good morning. Hope you are well too. Sylvia, this pandemic either make some people gained or lose. Yeah, exactly. Some people use the time to better themselves, and some people got, very complacent and, depressed. Monday, not mob day, but hey, maybe for some people. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but okay, Stacy. Let me see. I'm just trying to see the other comment. Oh my God, my allergies are going crazy in here. I'm sorry about your car, but I know you are a positive person. Yes, hopefully. I'm sad the car is broken down. I'm so sorry, Eunice, Mama. I hope you get help soon. Okay, where am I here? Hold on, I'm coming back to you guys. Okay. Just checking the comments. Late, just joined. Good morning. Hi, Bob. Good morning. One hand washes the other. Indeed, Alyssa. Rosie, it's easier knowing what you don't want. I find myself debating exactly what I do want, such as commitment. I'm with you, Rosie. I get it. And I think more people are feeling like that. Not everyone is your friend. Yeah, Eunice. That's facts. Real talk right there. But you know what? And I don't like the people that are the wolf in sheep's clothing either. Don't pretend to be my friend when you're not, But we also have to be smart enough to know the difference between people that are our friends and people that are not our friends, right? Because sometimes people perpetrate the fraud, especially, look, not that I'm any celebrity or whatever, but, people want to be around me because, I know people or because of whatever. are you my friend or you just want to be around me? And that's okay. You can want to be around me, but don't, perpetrate the fraud. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm so friendly, but people don't like that. Yeah, Eunice, I am too. And people will get over it. I love it, Mama. Love you, Tony. Good morning, Rita P. Eunice, because people think you need to be with them 24, like you don't have something to do. That is very true. And you know what? I kind of miss that. I miss having those friends, like when you were younger and you had your BFF and you guys could always be together. I really do miss that. And I mean, I had my husband, so he was my BFF. So I miss that. I like having my human. I really do. I mean, thankfully I have my son, but I'm there to form him, not for him to form me. Karen Stacy says, shared, everyone is different and very diverse. People I know people. I know what I don't want and wants change, as do we. Committing is something not ingrained in all. I've committed to many who stopped with me. With all my trials and tribulations throughout my life, I've never lessened with my commitment to others until they test me to the end. As far as people, relationships of every kind. I learned to stop crossing over oceans for anyone who doesn't cross over. I guess that was supposed to say. Yes, I get that, Stacy. And we talked about that a little bit earlier. You might have tuned in after I had said that, but I absolutely agree. Eunice, yeah, but sometimes people know what you can do for them. Yeah, exactly. That's very true. And that's the thing. And you know what? I think in some people's worlds, some of us enjoy doing things for other people. Some of us want to help others. And then some people just use other people, and it's like, I always say, maybe you can't give back to somebody what they give to you. I mean, I can't put an air conditioner into Richie's window, but I can do his hair for him. I can feed him. I mean, there are other things that you can do that balance it out so that the person knows that you appreciate them. What happened? Okay. All right. All right. I don't know. I guess you guys can't even commit to commenting because I'm waiting and I have like 4 people that are listening to me. Okay. So you know what? I think I'm done. I committed enough time to talk to myself here. Anyway, today is Monday. It's a fresh new start to the week. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend. So if you guys like to wear white, it's coming soon. So I just want to remind you guys again to please get your tickets today for the event on June 5th. Okay? Dinner and dancing. Watch. I'm going to show it to you so that you know what I am talking about.
Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. And guess what? We're doing another event. So if you missed the last one, you better get to this one. June 5th, 7 p.m., Sir John's in North White Plains, where the old school people know how to party. $50 for dinner, DJ, giveaways, raffles. Great fun, great music. Bring your dancing shoes and let's do this, baby. Get your tickets now.
There you go. So if you want to go to the place to be, any of you guys that missed the last event, you got to come to this one. We're going to be bigger and better. Love you too, Stacy. All right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. If you are one of those people that are commitment phobic, check yourself before you wreck yourself. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. And don't forget to get your tickets for June 5th. Dinner, dancing, giveaways, just old school fun. We know how to do it. So I love you guys. Getting it tomorrow. Awesome, Stacy. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Mwah. Bye, guys. Happy Monday.